Comedy Hype News, I'm John Abba. Will more facts and accusations and allegations continue to come out after the docuseries Quiet on Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV, which showcased the abuse, both verbal and sexual, that took place behind the scenes of some of the popular Nickelodeon shows from the late 90s extending through the 2010s. After producer Dan Schneider made a public apology, Angel Massey, the mother of Kyle and Chris Massey, child stars who played roles on That's So Raven and Zoey 101, respectively, would speak out in defense of Schneider by thanking him and sharing her own personal experiences with the producer. Angel's son Chris spent 4 seasons working with Schneider on Zoey 101, and she's now getting backlash for supporting a man who just apologized for the allegations of creating an inappropriate work environment for children. On Thursday, Massey would respond to a TMZ article that read, Dan Schneider denies sexualizing Nickelodeon child stars. She said, Chris Massey and my family had an exemplary experience with Dan Schneider. Define toxic work environment. TMZ was accused of a toxic work environment. Do a documentary on Harvey Levin. In addition, her caption on the post read, my opinion is 1000 as it relates to what my opinion and experiences as it relates to this situation. Now Levin is the founder of TMZ, and it appears that Massey has a gripe with the company. In addition to commenting on Schneider TMZ posts, she would also post a couple of emails that she sent to Evan Burke, who works at the company. In the email, Massey would ask TMZ to publish an updated story regarding her other son, Kyle Massey, who was charged with 1 count of immoral communication with a minor in 2021. Massey was accused of sending nude photos to a 13-year-old girl. According to Angel, the media has reported false allegations about her son. Several other posts from Angel Massey include, Dan Schneider, you are awesome, you are a genius. I can't thank this guy enough for the opportunity he gave my son. Chris Massey and my family blame the parents. Of course, her comments didn't sit right with those online, and she was crucified for her stance, with many pointing out the criminal and domestic violence charges both of her sons have been hit with throughout the years. One user on social media would write, imagine being this tone deaf because your child isn't abused. Now someone else's wasn't. Another user would chime in and offer their own opinion by saying, the emails are giving illiterate. Shame on you for trying to discredit the stories of others who did experience this. Your sons weren't their type. And of course, there are always one in our community that's got to kiss the feet of a white man for an opportunity. Yuck. One more user would add, sad, sad, sad. Caping for someone who added trauma to others' life experience. You're like those family members who protect predators in the family and dismiss complaints. And let's not forget, there are similar charges against your offspring. As the comments continued to roll in, Massey couldn't let the negative remarks deter her as she would keep up with her stance. Replying to one user who advised her to stay out of it, she said, people that know a person's character should always defend them. My comments are accurate to my knowledge of him and also my knowledge of the motives and intentions of others. Again, there are no top billing stars complaining about him. That's something to consider before one chooses a side. There are straight up lies floating around about Kyle, but the facts are being ignored. It's very easy to brainwash people with trash. So what are your guys' thoughts about Angel Massey's defense of Dan Schneider? Was she insensitive or just telling her story? Let's talk about it more in the comments below. But save the day for the latest news and comedy by subscribing here to our YouTube channel and follow Comedy Hype across all social media. For Comedy Hype News, I'm John Apple.